Welcome, Amakhosi Network. Welcome to the channel. Kaizer Chiefs draws 0-0 with Polokwane City, and we are officially out of the top 8. Chiefs finished the season on. Let me actually see the log. So the log is that Chiefs only has 32 points, and Golden Arrow still has a game in hand. So apparently, if Golden Arrows actually wins their next game, if Golden Arrows wins their next game, or because there's teams that still have games outstanding. I think it might be Golden Arrows and Amakhosi, and they're all on 30 points. If they win their next games, then Chiefs could finish again in position number 10. But for now, Kaizer Chiefs is in position 9. We have 32 points this season. Yeah, this is our season, guys. There's nothing we can say. This season, we have won 8 games. We have drawn 8 games and we have lost 12 games. We have scored 26 goals and we have conceded 38 goals, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Chiefs has conceded. No, we have scored 25 goals. We have conceded 32 goals. So that basically describes our season in a nutshell. We couldn't score goals and we kept conceding goals. So Chiefs, yeah, I don't know what to say about this game. But before I get into that, please like, comment, and subscribe. But fair to this game basically sums up our season. Chiefs can't beat Chiefs this. I think Nabi's last now I think it's extended to 11, 12 games. In the past, the 12 games, I believe, in the league, Nabi has only been able to win 1 game. So I don't know what you guys want me to say about that. You guys want me to back a coach to stay in Kaizer Chiefs when in the second half of the season, for a span of 12 games, he failed to win more than 1 game. And the thing is that the crazy part about what I'm saying is that it only took, if out of those 12 games he found a way to let's say win five of those games, we would be sitting so easily in the top 8 and top 3 and amongst and top 5. Let me say we would be sitting so easily in top 5. But because Nabi has failed to get the team to win, a lot of people, I know, fans, because Nabi won the cup, people are going to want to excuse Nabi for his league and say, but look, Nabi won us the cup. And I'll tell you guys something which I feel like people don't want to admit. The same coach who you guys give credit to winning the Nedbank Cup is the same coach who is number 9 on the log. The same players who you guys are saying are the reason for Nabi's downfall in finishing number 9 in the league are the same players who won Nabi the Nedbank Cup. Because let us not lie to ourselves. You cannot go out there and then give Nabi the credit for the Nedbank Cup but blame the players for the league. Like, it makes absolutely no sense. You can't do that. These guys work together. The way Nabi planned for Nedbank Cup was the way he was meant to plan for the league. But the way Nabi approached the Nedbank Cup games was not how he approached the league. Because when Nabi got to the league, he wanted to enforce his style of play. When he got to the Nedbank Cup, he decided that he's going to make tactical decisions, that he's willing to sacrifice his game to work to the player's strength and to win the game. So now the question you have to ask is, why can Nabi do that for the Nedbank Cup but choose not to play those exact same tactics for the league? And that's, maybe some people have the conspiracy that Nabi is doing it purposefully. He used the Nedbank. People are thinking Nabi used the Nedbank Cup to show the management that, look, I can win with these players. But then he used the Nedbank Cup to say, or the league to show the management, but to say, but the way I want to play, these players can't handle it. So I can win a cup with them. If you want me to fake winning, like to just shaisa a cup, I can do that. But to actually play at my best level in the league, I need better players. So the conclusion, obviously, this season, a lot of you will already know my conclusion is, Nabi, this is my conclusion for Nabi, is that if you're going to buy him players, keep him. If you're not going to buy him players, let him go. Currently, because I know my management is not a buying management. My management is not the kind of management that's going to go get Fiston Mayele and get Faisal Saloom. That is not my management. I would be lying if I said that is what my management is. My management is nowhere close to be a management that can buy you players and all of those things. My management will will blind you. They will act like they're buying quality because they'll sign one or two quality players. Then the rest will be scraps. Or let me not say scraps, but the rest will be players that will be or average or below average. So that's what I have to say. Our season ends like this. One of another poor league season in the bag. I wanna tell you a scary stat about Kaizer Chiefs League this season. This season, Chiefs finished this season with 32 points, right? I just want you guys to make sure all of you are clear. Chiefs this season won or finished the league with 32 points. Pirates is still playing their games like to catch up. Pirates still has a lot of games to catch up, but at this moment, Pirates has about 60 points. So let me put it into perspective. Pirates has 28 more points than Kaizer Chiefs. I want you guys to understand what I'm saying. Pirates has 28 more points than Kaizer Chiefs, meaning that Pirates could have sacrificed 28 points, right? And they could have still survived the league. Survive relegation. If you took 28 points from Pirates, Pirates would still be in the same position as Kaizer Chiefs. Now let's go to the point that is even worse. The point that is even worse is that Sundowns finished the league on 73 points when Chiefs finished the league on 32 points. Sundowns beat Chiefs by almost 41 points. About 41 points. That's the gap between Kaizer Chiefs and Sundowns. 41 points. I don't know how else I can say this. And the sad part is that we were saved. It could have been more because if you then included the Royal AM, that thing could have went on to like 45 or something like 45 points. So that is our league. That is our season. Our season is wrapped. Chiefs just had a poor season. But in terms of the game, if you want me to chat about the game quickly, the game is one of those games where you could see that Polokwane City were there to protect their top 8. So Polokwane City did not care about attacking Chiefs. They just used 3 players to attack Chiefs, and they weren't really fazed by attacking too much. Their focus was more defending. But Kaizer Chiefs, obviously, because they had to attack, we saw the same old problems, Ndu Shabalala decision-making, Mad not passing the ball forward at the right time. We saw Nabi starting Tashrik Morris, who we all asking ourselves why. Nabi starting Serino on the bench, which we all asking ourselves why. Why would you start Serino on the bench and start, like, let me ask this a simple question. Starting lineup. Why do you start Serino on the bench? And a lot of people will say Serino didn't play well, but that's because he entered second half. Let's just say he started the game. Start Serino first half, and then start Dupree, and don't start Tashrik Morris. And the reason why I'm saying this is because these guys you haven't been playing them, and when they have had a chance to play, they've been poor. Dupree has been at least showing some sort of, something, even some energy, but yeah. And then on top of that, today he introduced Rangachi Vavero just to put salt in the wound. Like, when last did we even see Rangachi Vavero? In my book, I thought Rangachi Vavero is already I think he comes from Mpumalanga. I thought Rangachi Vavero is already on Mpumalanga, starting to negotiate for a new team. But it turns out that Ranga is still with Kaizer Chiefs. But anyway, guys, this was a game where we missed a lot of chances. This was a game where we were just not effective in front of goal. Probably our, what can I say? It summarizes our season that we weren't clinical, and also mistakes at the back. Too many mistakes at the back. We are just lucky that we are playing Polokwane City, who is not clinical. But other than that, guys, that wraps up our season, and it has been a pub season in terms of the league. Amakhosi.